important stages in the life of an MSME is really in the incubation stage, where the value creation takes place, and then proceeds to a validation phase where his concept is validated by testing it through his consumers and businesses. And then he moves to the monetization phase, which actually takes him to scale this innovation through his entrepreneurial and business skills. But it's important to say that any innovation that creates maximum impact has its legs to carry through the whole cycle of innovation. The impact that you create on your consumers, the impact that you create in the value creation process, through the value creation process, helps take this innovation forward and helps the entrepreneur actually brave the other difficulties that he faces in terms of resourcing, the growth pains that he faces in his journey. The significance of entrepreneurship is, it, of course, as the minister said, drives economic growth, and we are all looking forward to decades of growth, which will primarily be done through this process of entrepreneurship. And India stands on the forefront of entrepreneurship and a business system and a legal system and a contract system that is very transparent and enables young people to actually become entrepreneurs and grow. Traditionally, entrepreneurship has been facilitated by informal ecosystems and independent business networks as far as India is concerned. But now we see the formal system coming into place, the ministry itself through various initiatives, venture capitalists, banks. There are a large number of supporters to this ecosystem which have now come forward and are increasingly interested in helping the entrepreneur take his innovation forward and live his dream and make it successful. Also, the economic liberalization that has happened in the country and the whole globalization has again contributed to making the entrepreneur, giving the entrepreneur the business space that he requires, the business space that he requires to present himself, the business space that is required to grow. Entrepreneurship-led companies are making a mark on a global scale. If you look at the entrepreneurial pyramid here, you will find that, the traditional sectors have been agriculture and others, trading services, traditional sectors, notwithstanding because we have a large legacy and a whole rural population to support. But the emerging sectors for entrepreneurship that have emerged in the last few years, IT, finance, insurance, business services, construction, community, and personal services, supply chain management, transportation, storage and communication, etc. So there are a number of fields that are getting added, and of course now you see other service functions and services delivery and e-commerce, etc. coming out into the open for entrepreneurs to take the field and create new organizations. I think there are two elements of entrepreneurship. One is the entrepreneurship trait that is driven through two major things that I believe are the drivers. One is a vision of where he's headed. The other two are perhaps the two P's, which are passion and perseverance. And these are qualities which entrepreneurs inherently have and develop as they grow their businesses. The others are based on innovation, the idea that he creates, the value that the idea brings to the market, the impact that it has on the consumer, and the business model that he pursues. The fourth era, as we see, is really innovations which are coming not just in product services, but in business models, in ways of taking things to market. And these are, again, a new generation of innovations which will lead to further entrepreneurship models and successful companies. Innovation has been described as disturbing the status quo or creative destruction, but at the end of the day, it's a creative process. And innovation can be in processes, services, markets, quality, product, solution, price, cost, and a number of other areas. So innovation is not really the purview of only creating new products and services. If we often look at it, innovation mostly happens during a period of rapid change. And India is going through one such period of very rapid change. And the rapidly changing environment actually gives a great opportunity for innovation and entrepreneurship. As they say, fortunes are won and lost during moments of transition. India is going through a transition, and this transition will really create fortunes for a number of entrepreneurs who actually use innovation as a vehicle to take their products to market. In conclusion, I would say that India needs about 10 to 15 million jobs per year. These are largely not going to come out of large enterprises. It is small businesses, it is entrepreneur-led businesses that are going to create these jobs and are going to keep an entire new workforce engaged and part of the economic prosperity that this country is going to generate. So innovation, I would say again, is the key to this entrepreneurship-led model. Indians by nature are innovative, they are experimentative, and there's a huge young generation out there who's prepared to take the risks that an entrepreneur normally takes. And in fact, innovation can be considered really as a DNA of entrepreneurship. And going forward, I believe that entrepreneurship through innovation will play a driving role in the economic prosperity of this country. Thank you very much.